What's so funny, TSM?
I'm on my shine, my good clip. I've been applying like lipstick. Duty to class is dismissed. I got some gifts like Christmas. Wake up, fit your makeup. Cause if you apply, it don't hurt. Don't know what you're doing, then you should be tuning in. You should subscribe to the nerd. That's gonna work. Tell her you tried it today. You could go find it today on YouTube. She got moradical ways. She got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. Hey, she got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. A nurse that'll fix your face. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. She got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. A nurse that'll fix your face. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. She got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. A nurse that'll fix your face. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. She got moradical ways. Stay tuned in to the makeup nurse. A nurse that'll fix your face.
I'm back! Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with the makeup nurse. Today is First Impressions Friday! And it's with Flower Beauty. And it's also the 16th. So that means it's Mayflower Day, Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day, Guacamole Day, Play-Doh Day, Step Family Day, Working Parents Day, Tradesman Day, and POW and MIA Recognition Day, the Prisoners of Wars and Missing in Action recognition for our veterans and our military. So I know I'm gonna so today for my live I'm going to do a giveaway. So in my live. So if you are watching this morning, my live is at 8:30 Central, and we will be doing a giveaway for the veterans for the POW and MIA Day. Okay? All right, let's get started. For moisturizer, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Elixir, Supernova Celestial Elixir. And I use this as a moisturizer. It says you can use it as a primer, but I've used it as a primer and I really didn't like it as a primer. So I put a little bit and put it in as a moisturizer. And it does feel nice as a moisturizer. Okay, now we are going to... Alright, I forgot about this palette. I'm going to use the Vamp Pupa palette. And it's supposed to smell. I forget what it was supposed to smell like. Does it say? It just says Scented Eyeshadow Palette. Multi-finish texture and special effects. Colors and scents for a multi-sensory experience. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what the scent is, though. So, it better smell. And these are the colors. Alright, but I might not be able to smell it. I can't remember if I could smell it before. No, I don't really smell it, but look at those colors. I think when I first got it and I opened it, I thought I remembered it smelling, but my nose kind of seems off today anyway, so. Alright, let's go in with Riddle here. And it's a scented palette. It's got my shimmers and it's purple shades, and it's got the stuff on the names on the palette. This is my kind of palette. Well, I thought this was a little bit more brown, but it's looking more pink. I thought it was like, well, maybe not. I mean, like in my light, it looks more of a brownish, and then but when I put it in the camera, it kind of looks pinkish, and it looks pink on my eyelid. So maybe it's just my light this way. And I remember to wash my brushes. Did I just say that? Remember, it's before coffee, and it's too early in the morning. And I haven't been getting to sleep early. I've been going to bed really late. Okay. Alright, now let's go in, I guess, with the only other matte shade other than that white is Blackout. So I guess we're going to do like a smoky eye today. Yeah, I like to try to do giveaways on certain, days when it's like a certain day for veterans, since, my channel is all about the veterans. Hopefully one day I'll reach my goal and make money and be able to develop a program. I keep going back and forth on what I exactly want to do, but I have plenty of time. Okay, you know me. I have to go in with this purple shade, which is called Purple Vibes. And this was like a $40 palette, so it wasn't like, so I'm hoping it has decent quality. The mattes were good, so we'll see what these shimmers are like. They're not as buttery as I thought they were going to be, or that they looked. And with my finger, they don't go on as good, but we'll try the brush like I always do. Okay, let's define this. With my wet brush. Oh, it's like so clumpy, it's coming out of the palette. Maybe that's why it was so easy to break, because remember the one I got broke and I had to return it. And then I got this one and it was fine. Okay, now let's go in with this Rock Feeling shade. Yes, let's go in with Rock Feeling, since it's pretty similar to the other one. And let's put this right in here. Yeah, and I was like, and of course I didn't send it back to Amazon in time, so I got charged for it. I'm so bad at sending stuff lately. So then Hillbilly Creativity said that she, if I didn't want it, she would take it. And I'm like, well, now I got two. I don't need two, and that one's broken. So, so I'm like, sure, of course. And I gave her the other Too Faced powder too, because it was too dark for me. And I ordered it on Amazon, and I didn't send it back in time because I got the wrong color for me. So I just sent both of those to her. Okay, for the top of my eyeliner, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty eyeliner. For my live podcast, you have to be, since I don't have community tab, I can't post anything on it, you know, obviously. And, but the live podcast isn't on my channel, it's on TSM Rapper's channel. So if you want to see the live podcast tonight at 8:30 and have a chance for the giveaway, go subscribe to TSM Rapper. And it's been, I'm not going to actually do a wing because I got the black. And every time I try to do it, it just doesn't look good when I have the black. Or you can't see it anyway, so. Yeah, I did not get those even today. Look at my eyes. They are not even. Oh, well. Good enough for who it's for. I'm just going to work. All right. What is next? Oh, I have these two eyeliners from Crown. I think, let's go with the purple, since I kind of have a purple. Well, I do have a purpley look. Imagine that, Jamie. You're so predictable. All right. Ooh, and it's not a pencil. I like these. But I wonder, it doesn't look like it's something you can sharpen. All right. Let's see how nice it goes in the waterline. Actually, not bad. It's a little off from the colors I used, but that's okay. It went on great on the waterline, so that's a good thing. For primer, we're going to use the Flower Beauty primer. And I do like this primer. Except it doesn't smell. Alright, then I got this Morphew Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation in the shade F110. And it's matte. Hopefully it works. I got this out of one of my mystery boxes. From Poshmark, and they gave this to me as a little extra. So, but you know me, ooh, that's all right. We're gonna make this work, even though it's a little light. That's what bronzer's for, right? So that's quite okay. We will do it. I just have my sponge. I'm gonna look like Casper. And I'm already pale as it is. It's got a weird scent. Maybe it's just, I don't know. We will make this work. I guarantee you I won't look like Casper by the end of the video. So if you're new here, trust me, I do this all the time, where I have to fix my face. Okay. Next is the concealer from Flower Beauty, the Light Illusion one. Because I don't have a new one. Oh my gosh. This is a light, and it's darker than the foundation. I think I need to use that as concealer now. I might actually, you know what? I might actually do that, because look at how light that is a foundation. I'm going to put a little more of this since it's darker than my foundation. Oh. They're going to be like, what happened to you, Jamie? At work today. Put a little more here so we can blend it. Wow. So light. Yeah, so I'm supposed to go to my parents this weekend. I'm exhausted. Every weekend, like I've been saying, I've been on the go. Haven't had one weekend to relax. So, but I really do need to see them because my dad has something for me that I have to get. So either I have to go, or if I can convince them to come see me. So we'll see. You know, they're retired, so they have more time than me. But my dad does manage. He has a business where he's running, building houses. You know, that's what he did at post-retirement. Okay, even that concealer that was darker didn't darken this face up. So I'm going to use cream bronzer, but I don't have anything from here, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I used the cream bronzer that I have is way too dark, and I've just been using like a dab here, a dab there. But with this, I used a little bit more so than I normally do because my face was really white. All right, I'm going to go in with the Flower Beauty in the shade Bubbly, the Balm, the Blush Balm. And for this, it does absorb like into the skin. So sometimes you might have to just kind of tap it in before you use the sponge, and you might have to do it twice because depending on how much you want. Because I go in with the powder anyway, so it gives that shine. It gives the little bit of shine, but it does absorb into the sponge and into the skin, into everything else, where it's not as pigmented when it does that. But that's okay. You can either do it twice, or I go in with the powder anyway. So, you guys, if this is really scented, I'm going to be so excited because I can use it for Scented Saturday then. But it could be just the sponge because I used the same bar of soap that I always use. So, I don't know. But anyway, let's go in with powder now. I have this Bite Beauty Boundary Breaking PGA Peptide Infused Setting Powder with Hyaluronic Acid and Superfood Blend in the shade Pineapple from Bite Beauty. So we're going to go with this. I like how it has this turn thingy where you turn it, because especially since I travel all the time in my suitcases, then like it gets so like you start opening it and it's like it's all right there, and it's like, oh, you gotta be very careful. So I do like that because I travel, since I do travel a lot. I mean, people like it probably anyway, but if I had it just sitting on my shelves, you know, or makeup in all the time, and I didn't travel that much, I could care less. Actually, I probably prefer the other one because then you can just tap it back into it. Where here it's like if I put too much into it, it's gonna, you know, it's harder to tap back in. I mean, you can still do that, but whatever. I think you get what I mean. Yeah, I like it. All right. Now for my T-zone, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Miracle Matte translucent powder. I prefer powders than the pressed powder type, but it's less messy. But I do like the actual powders. But I do like this. I don't think it smells. Every time I'm like, I think I smell it. But you know me, my smell is always off since last year when I got COVID. Alright, now we're going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm wondering if it is the same as that little one. Let me see. Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Maybe it is. At least it's it might be the same thing, it's just a different shade. It doesn't give a shade on this. It says Chocolate Soleil, or this says Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. Yeah, this one doesn't even say. Anyway, I guess it's a first impressions. It's a first impressions for this. I smell it. So now I have the Milk Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer. I have that one, and now I have this one. Yeah, the bronzer is, I put a little much, but that's okay because we need some color to this face today. Trust me, I do this all the time. If you're new here, I do this all the time. Usually it's the other way around if the foundation's too dark. But because I normally, a lot of my stuff, I have not, foundations even, I have not bought. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff like my Flower Beauty, you know, like some of the drugstore stuff I bought, obviously. But everything else, and there's the Too Faced scented ones that I bought on my own. But other than that, all my other foundations, believe it or not, are from my subscription boxes. Especially the high-end ones. The Too Faced ones, I think, was even from a subscription box. And all my Tarte foundations are as well. Oh, I take that back. The Shape Tape Tarte foundation I got from my daughter, and she must have bought it. But I stole it from her Two-Time Tuesday. She hasn't really even been wearing makeup. But it was funny when I was I think I said this on Tuesday, whenever I was leaving to come back here and I was packing up my makeup so I could do this today, my granddaughter kept getting into my makeup or kept taking it out of my suitcase and then trying to eat the cardboard. I'm like, oh my goodness, just let me pack this up. Then I got the Too Faced Christmas in Rome. I think I thought it said Christmas in Rio last time, but it's Christmas in Rome. And it looks, I couldn't tell if it's eyeshadow palette or what, and it doesn't really say. I mean, you'd think it would say, well, it says avoid getting in eyes. Anyway, I'm using it as blush today. I can't smell it, but those are the shades. I think I am going to use Cuter on a Scooter because these are all like mattes, so I want to use this as a eyeshadow palette. So we're going to use it as a blush palette today. And if I end up using it as, try it as an eyeshadow, I'd use this as a matte and get into another palette anyway. Whew. It is pigmented as a blush though. Oofta. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna end up blending everything anyway. Alright. Now we're gonna use the Rose Fizz Glow Highlighter Palette from I Heart Revolution for the highlighter. And this was, when I got this again, it was supposed to smell, and guess what? It doesn't. At least I can't smell it. And we're going to use this gold, like champagne shade. Look at how powdery though it is. I don't know if you can see that. But it is pretty. Okay, let's blend all this together. I'm gonna just go back in with this. Oh wait. Maybe I'll use this one. It looks kind of patchy there now. Let's fix it. Oh my gosh, this is becoming a long video. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's do brows. We're going to use the Flower Beauty brow. And the shade, I think this one is blonde or something. I thought, yeah, blonde. Which I'm like, blonde? Is this gonna really work for me? But it does. It's bad. Okay, now we're going to use the Glossier Boy Brow. And this is like a brow gel. And I believe I heard that this, the e.l.f. Wow Brow is a dupe to this. So now that I have this, I can maybe test it out. Maybe I'll do a dupes video soon here. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna take this brush that has some of that purple on it, and I'm gonna also go in this Rebel shade and do under our eyes. And we have that purple eyeliner. So hopefully that will be a good mixture. All right, now we're gonna go in with the Melt Away Super Black Mascara. And the wand is supposed to like rotate. So let's see. I don't know if I really need it to go 90 degrees, but I have my Lash Primer like right here, and I always forget to use it, but it's good that I don't use it for first impressions anyway. I always forget to put that on. But it is early in the morning and I haven't had coffee, so that doesn't surprise me. Why I forget stuff. Okay, for lip liner, I'm going to use this Timber color. Oh, and it's a pencil. I don't really like pencils. Yeah. Pencils aren't as soft going on. So if it's going to be a pencil type, I'd even prefer even more of like something like this for a liner as well, lip liner. All right. You guys, I was going through my stuff last night and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do for first impressions? And I was grabbing stuff off my subscriptions. And I have this Complex Culture lipstick. And I'm like, really? I just did Complex Culture yesterday. And I kept thinking to myself, I thought I had a lipstick from them. And not just the lip balm. And this is in the shade Pout Clout Lipstick Houseway. And then I'm going through my new stuff and it's like, oh, that's where I saw it. And then new stuff. Oh well. That happened to me with Siete London. I did Siete London last week, and then I got eyeliner in my box. Wait, got an eyeliner in the box, and I didn't see it for today. Huh? Crap. I hope I accidentally didn't throw it out, or my granddaughter might have taken it out. Never know. It is creamy. I might need a gloss. We'll see. Let's go in and finish our eyes. And I'm going to go in with Pure Light for the inner corner. And then I'll put the same thing up. Here's a highlight. All right. Now let's do this Volition Screen Time Hydra Mixed, and it's with Avic green tea and rosehip oil. So it doesn't say it's a setting spray or what it is, but it just says shake well, whole bottle about 12 inches, and spray and can be throughout the day. So I don't know if it's like just a mist or a setting spray. We're using it as setting spray. I'm sure it could be used as a mist. Well, that's what it says it is, and it's supposed to protect from, I think, is this the blue light? Well, it says Screen Time Hydra Mist, so I think it's like advertising. I need a little more hydration. Okay, so, but if you go see Jen Love on her channel, she'll talk about all the blue light stuff and how it's not really it doesn't really work, and it's false advertising. Okay, anyway, this is the final look for First Impressions Friday, and using Sunflower Beauty. For some reason, I have a patch here, and I don't know what it is. I don't think it was the blush, but maybe it could be, but it didn't happen on this side. So I don't know, something happened where I have a patch and I couldn't fix that patch. Anyway, so don't know what product it is, so I can't say if I like it or not. The mascara, I think it didn't do as well as some other ones. It's okay. I had to try to build it up a little bit. The lipstick is fine. It's a little bit moist. I like more of a lip gloss. I'm not going to put a lip gloss on it today, but I think if I continue to use that, I will. The palette was fine. The glitter shades just seem to, you have to build it up a little bit more. The mattes were fine, yeah, which I don't like. And it's supposed to be scented, and I thought like my other palette that broke, I smelled it, and it was like a perfume smell. This, I would not have bought this I Heart Revolution for this one, but it said it was smelled. I don't smell it, because these are not necessarily my shades for highlight, and I'll probably end up using that like maybe as a blush, and so anyway, or a blush topper. Anyway, overall, I liked everything. The lip liners, I wish they weren't like the hard pencil type, but it is what it is. All right, let's go in for the riddle of the day, because this is a long video as it is. I love to dance and visit and I love to dance and twist and prance. I shake my tail as away I sail. Wingless I fly into the sky. What is that? What is it? Comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!